I have a slide deck to share, but before that, I would like to introduce you to a couple of people on the call that we have got. So I've got Viplav Bakshi, my co-founder
Hi.
in
Right.
AmplifiU. Viplav, can you please give a quick introduction of yourself?
Yes, so I'm Viplav. I'm based in Delhi and been in the edtech space for the past 25, 30 years. Very happy to be here today and welcome to everybody.
We have got Miss Shruti Bhasin. So Miss Shruti Bhasin is one of our champion teachers. So she is one of you, one of the teachers who have been helping us in building this platform and using this platform. Shruti ma'am, can you please unmute and give a quick introduction of yourself as well?
Thank you, sir. Good morning, everyone. I'm Shruti Bhasin, a postgraduate teacher in commerce at Silverline Prestige School in Ghaziabad, and I have been taking subjects business studies and entrepreneurship from past 20 years.
Awesome, great. And we have got Shankar as well, Shankar Iyer from our team. So Shankar, can you please give your introduction as well?
Sure. Good morning, everybody. This is Shankar Iyer. I'm out of Mumbai, and I'm supporting AmplifiU in reaching out to all the schools as well as all the teachers and ensuring that they start building up on using AI as part of their teaching methodology. Thank you.
Great. Thank you, Shankar. So in the meantime, as we go along, I would also ask you, what's your experience with AI? Have you been using any AI tools? So please keep adding those as I am going to present you some slides, why we are doing what we are doing, what AmplifiU is about. So it would give us a bit of understanding of, what your experience has been with AI so far, and then we can contextualize, we can pivot the conversation to meet your requirements or your style. Can everyone see my screen?
Not as
A
yet,
thumbs up.
Paras.
Sorry?
Not as yet.
Not as yet. Okay. I'll share again. My bad then. Is it visible now?
Yes, it is.
Great. Thank you so much. So AmplifiU. So we are on a journey to enhance teaching and learning experiences with the help of artificial intelligence. And our mission is to transform teaching and learning experiences with this platform. Why we are working on this and what we are working on. So we have core challenges. We have been looking at how we can solve some meaningful problems around us. And we stumbled upon this problem of the teachers are going through. I have my personal connection with some teachers. My mother is a retired teacher as well. So it resonates with me. I've seen her passion in teaching, but at the same time, I've seen her spending a lot of time and resources on trying to make the learning possible for the students. So teachers have too much to do and too little time to do. Teachers have the resources are finite and difficult to personalize. All the lesson plans, the rubrics, the question banks, the assessments, and all the other activities that you create, you have to personalize for the student needs. And the resources are finite, but you find difficult. Evolving curriculum and pedagogies. So again, you have to keep yourself up to date on what's going on, what new curriculum is coming up, pedagogies are coming out, and then limited opportunities for professional development as well. By the same time, we know that AI can solve some of the problems. But at the same time, AI also has its own problems. So it is a new technology. It is still evolving. It has its own concerns of bias, control, relevancy, privacy, risk, and so many other things associated with AI. The level of awareness for its potential is still evolving and still low. People still think that AI is a one-click tool kind of a thing that can help generate everything for them, solve all the problem. But at the same time, AI has its own limitations, and we need to understand those as well. In the last one, there are plenty of tools available in the market. But at the same time, when we research with users, the teachers, when we ask about their usage and experience, we know that these existing tools are inefficient and they are not helping the teachers as much as it is perceived. So what's the solution? So we have been working on a platform for AI-enabled co-creation for teachers that amplifies creativity in the classroom, saves them precious time, and address diverse student needs in a more effective way. So we have, since I'm a design thinking practitioner, I'm a human-centered designer. I've been researching with teachers all over the world. I've spoken with about 100 teachers all over the world to understand what frustrations they have in the classrooms when it comes to teaching and learning, how they're using technology, what their expectations are, how we can ease out some of the burnout, some of the frustrations they are facing through with the help of artificial intelligence. And I involved teachers in the co-creation of this platform. So teachers are primarily telling us what to do, why to do, how to do, and they have been part of this co-creation activity aligned with NEP. So NEP emphasizes on the need of teacher enablement, professional development opportunities, and support mechanisms. With AmplifiU, we are taking a teachers first approach, which ensures that teachers are equipped with the knowledge, skills, and resources necessary to deliver engaging and effective education to build a Viksit Bharat by 2047. So we are working towards that goal with big picture, with big goal, with and building this platform along with the teachers so that it helps them build uh, it helps them play that role that the prime minister and the government expect them to do. And the third part is extensible yet integrated. We know that you have so many other platforms that you interact with. Some people are using Google Classrooms, their LMSs, and so many other things are there. So we wanted to build a platform that integrates with all the other ecosystem within the ecosystem easily. By the same time, it has its own power to extend the content based on the teacher's need, the students' needs, and the teachers have the control over it. So we have built it on three core principles. The first one is amplify teachers' capabilities and not replace them. So, and the second is teachers in control always. So whatever AI is generating, teachers have the power to accept, reject, edit, extend the way they want, because they are the subject matter expert. They know their classrooms better than AI or anyone else. So teachers have the control and power. The third principle is strong focus on privacy and alignment with the responsible AI frameworks. So we have been aligning with a number of AI frameworks, responsible AI frameworks from all over the world. And we have plans to keep evolving it as well. So without spending too much time on the demos on these slides, let's look into it and how we are doing things, how AmplifiU can help teachers in getting better with the curriculum planning and the classroom activities. So once you log into the platform, you land onto this page. And again, Shruti ma'am, please jump in whenever you want, where you feel that you have to add, and please guide me. So we have got Shruti ma'am, who is going to help me create some of the activities from teacher's perspective, so that you can resonate with it and you can see in real time that whether AmplifiU can help you or not, or what kind of things AmplifiU can do. So when you land onto this page, you have got some templates that you use in your day-to-day activities. It could be lesson plan, it could be a unit plan, a project-based learning, a debate activity, a fishbowl activity. I will talk about fishbowl. Then think, pair, share is a pedagogy a lot of teachers use. Then there's a rubric, a hangman, a game activity, reading comprehension, quizzes, case studies, and so many other things. But when you scroll down, you can see number of documents that you have created. So these are the documents, for example, a user has created. You can go through them, you can edit them, preview them, download, and duplicate them. And if you don't want them, you can delete them as well. So, but when you click on explore more, you come to this page where we have got more templates. So we have structured them into three categories. So plan for all the classroom planning activities like concept note, lesson plan, unit plan. Then interact. Interact is a very important aspect of the teaching and learning. So when interaction happen, students learns better. Teachers are able to engage the students. So we have defined a number of activities that teachers can do in the classroom. They can create case studies, they can create debates. Fishbowl. Fishbowl is a structured group discussion activities where teacher divide the group into two parts, the inner circle and the outer circle. So inner circle is more like participants, and outer circle is observers. So in a debate, in a discussion, people who are in the outer circle, they observe what people in the inner circle are discussing, and then teacher has the has a control to swap people in and out, so that everyone can participate, everyone can contribute to the conversation in a nice way. So it's a very good discussion activity. Then grid is another activity, hangman game, jeopardy game, jigsaw is activity on analysis. Then ping, pair, share, repeat, point of view is a very good activity based on Edward de Bono's six thinking hat perspective. So inspired from there. Then problem-based learning, project-based learning, role-play activities, scavenger hunt, and think, pair, share. But when you go to assess, you can see a number of assessment techniques. There are 4 different type of rubric that a teacher can create. Analytic rubric, then holistic rubric, then scoring rubric, and single point rubric. Then teachers can create long assessment, long form assessments, question assessments, essays, grammar quiz. Quiz is a very important, very popular activity or a template, which helps teachers create the worksheets, the question papers, sample papers, and all those things aligned with the curriculum and the topics. Reading comprehension and vocabulary list, spelling quiz, and are the other activities. Shruti ma'am, do you want to add anything here?
Yes, sir, definitely. Where we are seeing interact activities, I want to say that all these activities are they have well-defined rubrics, which are well articulated with the NCERT learning outcomes. So, and that is
Great.
some standout feature of this particular interact section of the platform.
Great. Thanks, ma'am. So do you want to let's create some activities and see how things goes. So people on the chat, I would suggest you if you have any activity in mind, if you have any topic in mind, anything that you want to experiment, please keep writing and we can pick them up. So we are thinking of showing three things. So the platform helps catering to K-12, so from kindergarten to 12. But we are going to take one activity for each section, one for foundation level, one for middle level, and then one for the higher studies for 11th and 12th. So Shruti ma'am, what do you suggest we should do?
Sir, I think we should start with grade 1.
Grade 1, okay. And what do you do for grade 1?
Grade 1, let's take English.
Okay. And what activity do you suggest?
Then I would like to share that we have this platform is having the latest NCERT books aligned to it.
Mm-hmm.
Since the books have changed this session from this session only. So
Okay.
let's have the chapter The Snake and the Charmer.
Okay. And what do you want to create? A project-based learning or problem-based learning, project-based learning?
Project-based learning,
Okay.
yes.
Thanks, Aviral. We will pick it up. Okay, for project-based learning, let's say, what chapter did you say?
The Snake and the Charmer. Let's see
So
if
on,
it belongs to
so on
grade
this,
1 or any other grade. It belongs to grade The Snake and the Charmer. Okay, let's pick the 4 seasons. The Snake and the Charmer. It is unit 5.
okay, okay. So it's showing for grade 9.
No, the Snake and the Charmer. Let's say the 4 seasons.
The
Let's
4
pick the 4
seasons.
seasons.
Okay.
Yes.
So when you land onto this template, it gives you a description of what this activity is, what you can do with this activity. But at the same time, it gives you a template to fill in. Either you can fill in manually by selecting grade, subject, curriculum, duration, and other things. Otherwise, you can pick it up from these topics as well. Because when we talk to the teachers, they say that when they go into the classroom, they have a topic in mind, they have a chapter in mind, they want to talk and teach them. So let's say 4 seasons. So as soon as you start typing, it suggests you the chapters from the textbook. It suggests you it's from grade 1, English, NCERT, and the book name is Mridang. So let's say, let's create a project for the grade 1. You want to add anything in the instructions?
So let us make the duration 10 days.
Okay, 10 days. Okay, for younger children. And then let me add something here. Please include activities for students with disabilities as well. And then let's hit generate draft. So the button is generate draft because it generates a draft and it gives you in a interface that is familiar to you. So if you think about any other AI tools, you ask a question, you get an answer back, and there is no control over it. But when we come talk about a fundamental principle of teacher remain in control always, so this is what we mean, that AI has generated a draft, but you can make any changes you want, like Microsoft Word or Google Docs. So the power and control remains with you as a teacher to make those edits and make those changes. So it has, Shrutiman, please walk me through what's happening here.
So we have project goals, we have description, learning outcomes. Then we have a 10-day plan with all the activities.
Right? So it has suggests the activity, the role, the timeline for the students to take.
Yes.
And then,
Then materials required, the observation sheet,
right.
which take which actually takes, and manually it takes a couple of days to prepare to build up this sheet. But here it is like just a span of few seconds, and we are here. And we have grading rubrics.
So it has suggested a grading rubric. So normally to create this kind of a project for grade 1, how many days does it take for a teachers to create from your experience?
I think it takes 4 to 5 days, along with the rubrics, a complete, entire, comprehensive document.
Great.
Maybe more than that.
So it even if we take 2 days or 3 days, because teachers may have
Yes.
some templates available, they may have their old documents. So even if we go very conservative, so it may take at least 2 days to create that, but it has given you in a editable format just within a couple of minutes. So teachers can edit it, teachers can extend this. They may want to change. Do you want to make any changes here?
We can even rewrite it. We have
Okay.
this option of rewrite also.
Yeah. So you can rewrite, you can add your own words. So this
Words.
is my document, for example. Or you may ask, and there is another thing. We have got image capabilities and video capabilities as well. So when you click on image, the system will pick up the topic. The system will suggest you some images from the internet that you can drag and drop that you can use. But you need to be careful of the copyright as well. When you click on Creative Commons, you can look at Creative Commons images on for example, seasons exploration. So there looks like there's an image for seasons. You can simply drag and drop here. Talks about 4 seasons. You select the image. You can make it, for example, smaller. You can align this image on the right side of the document. It's here. You can go with videos as well. So when you select this, it picks up the topic and suggests you the videos from YouTube. So you can play the video here.
Actually, the beautiful part of the document is this draft is basically, it is editable mode. We can
So
edit,
yeah,
we
go on,
can
please.
add, we can delete, we can add images, we can add videos, audios, we can add links also. We have the option of adding, inserting links.
So you
Yes.
can insert links. You can upload your own images if you want. You can create tables. So it's full on Word editor that you normally have.
Customize this draft as per our requirement, as per the class or the grade requirement.
Great. So cool. So this is one of the activities. So this is for grade 1. So teachers can adjust it according to the needs they have, and then they can take it forward. So it did not give me, for example, the these activities for children with disabilities, students with disability. But at the same time, you don't need to worry about it because AmplifiU AI is available everywhere. So you press a space bar on a new line and then AI is available. AMP is available. We call it AMP. So you can ask it to, okay, suggest me an activity for students
With special needs, I believe, with
with
students
special
with,
needs. Thank
yes.
you for correcting me. and you press Control Enter, and then you get an activity that you can use in the document. So it has suggested an activity with activity description. So you can keep it, you can reject it, but it's very important for you to review it carefully because it is AI generated content. If you find it factually incorrect or positive or negative, you can give a feedback with thumbs up, thumbs down, and we receive the feedback so that we can look into that as well. But if you like it, then you say keep it. It is available. So AI has been able to adjust the content, rewrite the new content based on the needs that you have, and everything is still editable. Shrutima, what do you think about the quality of this activity for special needs?
So perfect, but I think audience, please, we would like to hear a feedback from your side.
Yeah, if you're expecting something else, please let us know and we can try those experiments as well.
In fact, we can extend the rubrics also.
So let me
somebody
try.
has suggested, Paras, somebody has suggested, on laws of motion or something.
Yeah, we will pick it up for the next activity, law of motion.
Yes, thank you.
We'll do that. Okay, so I think Debrat is typing something. But you said rubrics, so let's create a rubric for this same project. So you open the document again, everything is intact, everything is still editable, everything still has AI in it. So I go down and say, okay, give, please. It's always good to, be polite with AI and everyone.
Extended
Rubric, extended rubric.
Okay.
Extended rubric for the project. Okay, let's see what has come out.
It will give us the more parameters.
Okay. So what do you say? Yeah, it has more parameters, more rows. What do you think?
In fact, in between, if we just want for creativity, I want to extend that, strengthen that rubric on more personalized level. I can do there itself. So
So
please,
you can,
select creativity, the entire rubric. And there we can give a prompt, make it longer.
yeah, sometimes in tables it may not, but yeah, but we can ask it at the bottom anywhere. Please extend the parameter. Extended
Now
creativity
it has
parameter.
extended.
So it has picked up creativity parameter and even further extended into 4 subparameters.
Yes,
with a rubric and with description. So these kind of capabilities can be extended for any topic or any template. So let's change gears and pick up something for for maybe grade 9.
Let's create a lesson plan.
Lesson plan for grade 9.
For grade 9, okay.
And do you want to? Okay, we will. Avril, we will get back to the law of motion in the next one. We will capture that one. Shrutima, what do you have for grade 9?
So let's pick science as a subject.
Okay. Any science teacher here? Please thumbs up if any science teachers are here. Okay. Moving charges and magnetism.
Okay, moving charges and magnetism.
But it's for grade 12, right? Let's start. Yeah, it's for grade 12. You want to take grade 12, Shruti ma'am, or grade 9 first?
So let's take grade 12, moving charges.
Okay. Okay. And for that one,
So create a lesson plan for 10 days.
okay, for 10 days, let's say create
A plan for 10
10,
days.
10 sessions,
10 sessions, yes.
10 sessions for 40 minutes each.
40 minutes.
And let's hit enter. It will need a little bit of hard work for create 10 sessions.
No,
But it
couple
will,
of minutes, sir.
yeah, let's see. Okay, so session one, talk, please walk us through, so Shruti ma'am.
Sure, sir. So we have learning objectives here, learning outcomes, which are perfectly matched with the NCERT, skill and competencies, aligned with NEP 2020. We have prior knowledge activity, warming up activities, then resources, learning strategies. In fact, sir, learning strategies we can even extend. We can move on to the other window. We
Okay.
can pick, think, pair, share. And we
Okay,
can
so
have
let's go through
this.
the structure first, and then we will come back to different activities.
Yes, then we have assessment strategies, a quick quiz on the timeline of the concept of the topic. And uh, these sessions, we have 10 session plan or a 10-day plan where we have different type of learning strategies customized with the topic
Right.
for that
So,
particular.
so what do you mean by that? Can you explain?
Like, for example, let's say session one, like activities will be different, strategies will be different.
Right. So in the first one, it suggested us, I think, think, pair, share, word wall, and didactic question on 5Ws and 1H strategy. And for this one, it has suggested us mind maps and diagramming. And just a minute, it's explain the right hand rule in a minute.
Yeah. Activities are actually, they are giving us the activities as per the topic, as per the relevance of the topic.
Right. Any comments from teachers and on the chat, please? What do you think about the quality of and then the relevance of the topic?
And shall we extend a few of the activities and see a little bit
Absolutely.
more details? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Which one? Which activity do you want? Anyone?
Let's say role play, or from the audience, please.
This looks interesting. Otherwise, role play.
Role play.
Okay. So let's use one of the role play templates that we have and try that one. So I go to another window. Okay, be fine. So I go to another window and say role play activity. I pick up the same topic. What was?
It was electric charges and magnetic.
Moving charges.
Moving
charges.
moving charges and magnetism. And then I just copy paste the thing, simulate the direction of forces in different field.
No. It is role play. Acha, okay.
It's a role play, yes. So duration is maybe 20 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes role play activity, and then generate a draft. So it has adjusted the time to 15 minutes instead of 10 minutes. But you can make those changes because you know the classroom dynamics and you can make the changes. What do you see here, Shruti ma'am?
Sir, in fact, this presentation, the entire flow of the role play, how to use the scenario, the development, how to assign roles, group creations, rules, then script also. I think we have the script, yes.
Yes, the script is here, and then grading rubric as well.
And we can save it as a draft, or we can also pick it and move it to.
Yeah, you can copy paste. Yeah, you can copy this and paste in that document, or you can save it as a separate document and use it the way you want. One thing
Do
I
you
would
want to
like to,
extend this? Do you want to extend the script a bit, right in place, and just use AMP
absolutely,
to
maybe,
extend?
yeah, maybe just let's extend this script a little bit more. And so the AmplifiU has the capability where you can select anything and you can say, make it shorter, make it longer, fix the grammar. If you have written something on of your own, you can ask it to rewrite, or let's say, for example, or you can search for images or videos. Maybe let's say we want to have it longer. So it's just make it longer. System is going to read the document, the context, and then it is going to extend that in your context. You say keep it, and then it replaces that there. So dialogues and actions, it has suggested some dialogues, it has suggested some conclusion, character and setup. So it has taken those 4 bullet points, small points, to longer context. So you have the control to do things the way you want. Any comments? What do you want to do, Shruti ma'am? Next.
So I think we should move on to the quiz template.
Quiz template, and why
And
quiz
I
template?
want to, yeah, and group grid template. That is one
Which
of
one? Group
my
grid?
group grid.
So let's try group grid first, because it's your favorite template. So let's see why it's your favorite template. What makes it special? Can you explain this a little bit, please?
So directing.
Okay, it's your topic, right? Subject.
Yes. Uh,
Directing for grade 12
grade
business
12
studies.
business studies, yes. Then make the duration 10 minutes, 10 or
10
15.
minutes. Okay.
Yes.
So what is
10.
group grid? Can you please explain what group grid is?
So let it.
Okay.
The
Okay.
grid
Do
will
you want?
explain itself. The grid will
Okay.
explain itself.
Okay.
And additional topic, please, leadership styles. We can
Okay.
have this
Please
topic.
focus
Get
on
a grid on leadership styles.
leadership.
We have 3 leadership styles in grade 12: autocratic, democratic, and laissez-faire.
In
So
the
it will
book.
be creating, yeah, in the book, and it will be creating a proper grid for those
Yeah, it
3
has picked
styles.
up. Yeah, it has picked up.
Yes, and that too in a tabular form.
Right. So how do you use this group grid?
So it's a beautiful template, beautiful for the revision purpose, for making the students engaged, for making my learning or teaching practices more joyful and more interesting. The
How?
students, they just have to fill the grid.
Okay. And how do you use it in the classroom?
So I have the accessibility of Amplify link in my Google Classroom, in one of my classrooms. I just click the link, open it up. Like at times, there are moments when children, they say we don't want to study or etc. And I simply uh, uh,
Open the platform and open
open
the
the
app,
class,
and then, yep.
have this activity.
Okay. And how does it help them? And what's feedback from them, from the students?
So the curiosity, like how we can relate decision making, like it's a good revision tool actually.
Right. So it has created
Yes, I
a
have the answers
template.
below.
Yeah, it has a template for students, instructors model, and then rubrics as well. But this rubric is in a bullet point format. Do you want it in a bullet format, or do you want it in a table format?
Either ways, it is absolutely clear. The rubrics
So
are clear.
okay, so
You
it
can
has
have
given you in
the
a bullet
tabular
format, but let me show you. You can select this and say, okay,
create rubrics in tabular
convert the
rubric
rubric
in
in
table form.
table
It will give us
format.
table format.
So again, you can review, you can have a look, and if you want to make any further changes or fine tune or the content, you can still do that. Or when you click on keep it, it keeps it. So you can make changes. You don't want this, delete it, and all those things. So similar to the word editing. What do you want to do now? Next one.
So
Let's do one more activity on quiz, maybe, and then we will move on to the question and answers, because we are close to the time as well.
yes, sir.
So let's pick up one quiz. So there was a request for quiz, and that was law of motion for grade 9. Do you want to do for grade 9, Shruti ma'am?
Okay, sir. Let's do it
Yeah.
for grade.
Law of motion. Is it a chapter?
So let me check.
Force and law of motion is a chapter. Yeah, force and laws of motion. So let's pick this up. How many questions?
I
10?
think 10. Yes.
10 questions.
Correct.
And let's create. So Aviral, please help us understanding the quality and the relevance of this quiz, and your feedback on that, please. Shruti ma'am, please walk us through.
So we have all that. We have covered basically all that typology of questions, variety of questions which we need to prepare our students for the competitive examinations like CUET and JEE mains. And I think teachers, they can very well correlate this typology with the CUET patterns, where we have MCQ based case study, then assertion reasoning, then we have fill in the blanks, true, false, match the following, sequencing based, pick the correct or incorrect options, correct sequencing, identify the incorrect pair. Like these are those, this is that variety that we need to prepare the student as in board exam also for grade 10 and 12. 25% of the examination paper, it is purely based on MCQ.
Right. That's great. So let's quickly try one more activity here in this one, in the quiz, and then for maybe grade 11 and 12 for board examination point of view, and then we will open for question and answer. What topic do we pick up? Maybe mathematics, because that's one of the top important.
Application of derivatives.
Application of derivatives.
Yes.
Okay.
Grade 12.
Grade 12, application of derivatives. 10 questions. I want to add something here. Create to JEE mains level equation based numerical question MCQs. MCQs with working. Let's see what happens.
In fact, quiz is one such template that is actually perfectly following the competency-based assessments.
Any mathematics teachers, physics teachers, please help us evaluating the quality of the questions here.
In fact, see, we can, yeah, it has come up.
Yeah. So multiple choice question is there. Assertion reasoning based on is there. True, false. Pick the correct, incorrect option. Fill in the blank. Correct sequencing. Match the following. Identify the incorrect pair of statements. Equation-based numericals. It has given 2 MCQs. But let's extend this further a little bit, and I ask the same prompt. Okay. JEE means solutions, and Okay, at hard level. Okay, it will pick up here, I think.
Challenging questions we can write.
Yeah, we can share very hard questions. You can even create very hard competitive level, JE advanced level questions as well. The question 1 is here along with the full working solution. Look at the equations. Is equations a pain point for mathematics, physics teachers, chemistry teachers? So no more, because we have these editable equations. You can make any changes in the equations and they remain editable for you. So it has given, AMP has given you 2 more questions along with the full working solutions. Now you can take this as Microsoft Word document, which again is editable. So you can take it out and say open. And this is the mathematics question paper for you. Look at the equations and everything. Equations are there. Everything is there.
And they remain intact in the same format.
They remain as is. So they are still editable in Word. Instead of 6, maybe you want to have 10, you can add 10. So it's editable. Another thing you can do is you can take this document to Google Drive as well. We'll do upload. AI can fail as well, so that's okay. Maybe my drive is not enabled. Let's try again. No, it's not budging. That's fine. So bugs can happen. That's all right. But yeah, you can create it out to Google Docs or download a PDF as well. Or you can copy it and take it out in your documents. Yep. Now let's open. Sorry.
I would like to add on quizzes. One such template I have, in fact, we all have prepared in our school almost all our CUET based worksheets on this platform. I myself has prepared 65 worksheets.
And how long did it take you to create those 65 worksheets?
Seconds, not even minutes.
In total, how many hours or days did you take to complete those 60 worksheets and submit them?
I guess it was 15 days.
Okay. Otherwise, how many days would it take you in a normal way?
Know. Actually, I don't want to answer this question. How many days? No, that's the nightmare for me now.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Amplify,
Thanks for.
as the name suggests, it is amplifying. It is strengthening the classroom day by day. It is strengthening my practice or my. It is strengthening my materials. The teaching materials.
Thank you, Shruti ma'am, for sharing your story. Let's open this up for everyone else to ask questions. Viplav, do we have any questions from the team, from people?
Yeah, so one of them was from Viral around the solutions available along with the answers. There's yes, we can use AMP to create the solution sheet and also give the answers there. And then there was a point on specific issues, for example, learning challenges. For example, clinically, if you have Down syndrome, how do you work with children on that? And really, the thought process is that, of course, AI can suggest activities and it can be fairly knowledgeable, but at the end, it is a clinical diagnosis, and an expert needs to really look at it and review it for its appropriateness.
Absolutely.
And then there was one question around authentic assessments, looking at centered in real life experiences and design thinking. So there are templates like project-based learning, problem-based learning, and you can also create other things as well. Currently, we don't have voice integration there, but if that is something that is, seems to be an important requirement, we can consider it in our roadmap as well. Yeah, so it can further ease up the engagement. We are also thinking of building tools for playing the activities in the classroom or to give to the students later on. So would love your feedback on that as well. What do you like to see in this platform?
Right. And behind me on my screen, there is a QR code. If you want to, if you see the value in AmplifiU and want to explore it for your own school or institute, please book some time with me or and the team, and we will be happy to have a session with you. Anything else? Any other questions? Shruti ma'am, do you want to add anything else from your side?
So I think we can share one more template, journalist method.
You want
It
to?
is a
Okay.
very good, yes, very
Do you
good.
want to extend? Okay, let's do that.
And for grade 3.
Grade 3. Okay. What do you want to do in this?
Like, let's pick some chapter. Living in harmony. Living in harmony.
It's a great topic.
Yes.
Okay. Anything, any instructions to add?
No, generate prompt, no.
Okay.
Just generate drafts.
So journalist method is a typical 5 W's and 1 H. Who, what, when, where, why, and then how method. Please walk us through.
Yeah, it is basically a critical thinking. The entire this template is specifically for that particular skill building, critical thinking skill.
Okay. So there are learning outcomes. Then there is an observation sheet for what, why, when, where, who, and how for each of the topics. Then there are model answers to help the students. So teachers are not, the system has suggested some ideas for the teachers to handhold them as well. So the teachers, if they have not explored this template before or they're not aware of journalist method, so they can learn new things, new pedagogy from here as well. Great.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Cool.
If there's somebody who would like to speak and give us their comments, we can unmute the mic. Or if you feel more comfortable writing in the chat box, I'd love to have your feedback. If anybody wants to speak, please do raise your hand. There's an icon on top.
I think all good. Thank you, everyone. I would like to thank you all for your participation, presence, and thank you all for your activities, participation in the activities and asking questions and sharing your feedback as well. Thank you, Shruti ma'am, for coming up and sharing your experiences and helping us out as well.
And sincere thanks to you, sir, to Viplav, sir, to entire AmplifiU team, and to my school management for providing me, for giving me this opportunity to connect with such passionate group of educators. Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
everyone.
Thank
Please
you.
reach out
Thank
to
you.
us. Yeah, bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, bye.
Thank you.